I feel like my generation was born at the peak time and grew up at the worst time. Back when we were younger, everything was so fucking cheap. McDonald's meals were cheap, bro. Combo meals were cheap. Video games were cheap. Subscriptions were only like $5 to $10. And now it costs $15 fucking dollars to get a 10-piece nugget combo at McDonald's, bro. Not even bullshitting. 2008, that would have got you a pretty good meal at Texas Roadhouse. $15, bro. Everything is going up except that paycheck, though. Everything is going up except that paycheck, though. This shit sucks, nigga. Anyways, we got a video by Where's Dave? Like his shit. Like my shit. Subscribe. Let's get into it, bro. Come on.
To two things. One, Apple still charging me that mysterious $5 fee.
Yeah.
Two, the realization that Gen Z is somehow in one of the worst financial circumstances of all time. Things that used to be simple and achievable, like going to school, getting a job, and being able to provide for yourself and live happily ever after. However, the year is now 2025, in which it's somehow become normalized to need 2 full-time jobs and 3 side hustles just to be able to barely scrape by. It's the 21st century, in which the new norm is to have 8 different jobs just to be able to afford an average lifestyle. Gone are the days our parents had in which they could be a factory worker or a damn ice cream man and live a decent life. Instead, you now need 3
and have a house. And have a house. Don't forget the and have a house by age 25 and have a house.
Different degrees, multiple jobs, side hustles, and somehow that shit still isn't enough. There's no more renting an apartment for $500 and being able to have a roof over your head for the upcoming month. Instead, you now need to pay 5 times that amount, and it'll still end up increasing. In the year 2000, the average rent cost was around $639, adding up to a total of roughly $7,680 per year. However, the year is now 2025, in which the average cost for rent is damn near 3 times that amount, at a total of $1,650 per month, or $19,800 a year. And don't even get me started on where I'm from. It's no surprise that
hella. And then they want you to make 3 times that. Do you know how much money $1,600, hell, even $1,200 times 3 a month is? And you want me to make that to live at your shitty roach-infested apartment? Making me get co-signers, do background checks. Only year-long leases, not 6 months, not pay by month. Only 1 year long leases.
Within our generation still live at home, considering the fact it's become cartoonishly hard not to. It wasn't this hard before. The average baby boomer and even Gen Xer were able to leave their home around their late teens or latest early 20s. However, when you look over to Gen Z, fuck no. I couldn't tell you the amount of niggas I know within my day-to-day life that have simply accepted the fact they will never own a house.
Yo, bro, we should do a group trip to the islands, bro.
Huh, I don't know about that one, dog. That shit sounds a little bit expensive, bro.
Bro, it's only $2,500 each, bro.
$2,500? Nigga, I'm trying to save up so I can move out within the next couple of years, dog. I don't know if I got that $2,500 right now,
bro. We both know we ain't affording a house ever, bro.
Yeah, you right, my fault. You still got the link for those tickets, though? Oh! The cost of everything has shot up the fucking roof. Bills, necessities, damn subscription services, everything has...
And here's the funny part about this. It's getting so bad with all these, like, transactional purchases, because everything's subscription based. You can't buy something and it's forever. It's gotten so bad that, like, people are having to break the law to survive. Any car you want to buy straightforward with no car payment, it's always something wrong with the transmission. That's like sometimes the only thing wrong with a car is the transmission, bro. So you have to spend $1,000, thousands of dollars actually, on a car that may not work and you can't get your money back, thousands of dollars down the drain, or you spend thousands of dollars for a down payment on a somewhat newer car, like 2017 and up. And then you got outrageous monthly payments. And then you got outrageous car insurance that don't pay you one time if you get into an accident, but let you miss one payment, premium up. Just like that, bro. It's gotten so bad where rent's expensive. Rent's expensive. Car insurance is expensive. Car payments are expensive. Utilities are expensive. CTA passes are expensive. Some people just can't afford to make their payments on time. I had a call. I'm about to get personal here for a moment. I had to call my car. Payment place and have them defer my car payment for 2 months, which means push it back. Because I got towed outside of my apartment. The city of Chicago is very scummy with towing, bro. They towed my car from my apartment, wouldn't tell me who called it in, wouldn't tell me why. So I had to pay $250 because they stole my car. All that money was gonna go to my car payment, and they took it. This is twice. They done it last month and this month, bro. It's a scummy business this world operates on. They snatch people's cars. They ticket you, bro. They wait in front of hot spots, bro, around the city. They wait in front of hot spots like a Target, Starbucks. Wait in their tow trucks. Because they know all the parking spots are took. And what's it called? And they know that the people are gonna be parking where they're not supposed to be parking. Like they're gonna park in a no parking zone for like 5-10 minutes, or they're gonna park in a place where you have to pay. And you're like, dude, I'm not about to pay for 5 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like, what am I trying to say? And then like they have these signs, bro. Like near where I live, they have these signs where like, cars not moved for longer than 7 days get towed. Dude, there's a car outside that's connecting where the tire's connecting with the ground for how long it's been there, bro. Like dirt started to grow on the tire. They know people can't park there. And they're not going to do anything about it because they want you to spend money. Bro, like, it's scummy shit, bro. Scummy, bro.
Went up, except for your damn wage. Over the last decade alone, the American dollar had an average yearly inflation rate of 3.15%, leading to a cumulative price increase of roughly 36%. This means today's prices are 1.36 times higher than the average prices in 2015. $100 back then is now worth $136 today, or in other words, a dollar today could only buy 73% of what it could back then. But that's only 10 years ago. If you were to continue going back in time to previous decade upon decade, you'll quickly start to realize how cartoonishly bad inflation is actually getting. The average American income in 1970 was a bit over $9 grand. However, things were still somewhat obtainable. New house, new car, some groceries.
I would kill for that gas price, bro. And that movie ticket. Oh my, look at all this. You can't buy I don't think there's nothing that you can buy worth any of these prices today. Hell, I don't remember those what were they? The suckers you could buy for 25 cents at the store. What were they called, bro? The green one, the purple one, bro. I don't know, but they were suckers, bro. You could buy those for 25 cents. That's probably like $1 something now, bro. Almost guaranteed.
Even on minimum wage, motherfuckers could still buy a house with just a couple years of strategic saving. However, in 2025, fuck no. You'd be considered lucky if you can even afford some of the things on that damn list. And don't even get me started on Canada. Spun through the McDonald's drive-thru with my boy the other day, in which I decided to order 2 junior chickens. Before I can even drive off, I noticed the drive-thru screen was glitching out and flashing another nigga's order. $8.40 is what it read out loud. I said, damn, $8.40 for 2 burgers? What kind of burgers did that guy order, bruh?
Your order is all good, sir. Please drive up to the next window, please. Sir? Sir, can you please drive forward, sir? You're holding up the line, sir.
In which I realized it wasn't someone else's order, it was my own order that I had just f***ing placed. $8.40 for 2 junior chickens. What the fuck? 2 little ass burgers almost cost $10 now? Bro, we ain't ever coming here again, bruh.
Bro, I don't even know why you came here in the first place, bro.
The year is 2025, in which all the shit that's around you will never fail to make you think you aren't doing enough. If you ain't up worm getting...
I wasn't lying about that, earlier when I said that a chicken nugget combo from McDonald's cost $15. I wasn't lying. $15.75 for a 10-piece nugget and a large fry. $15. I didn't even get 15 nuggets. Yeah. $15. And you want to know how much? I actually want to know how much McDonald's pays for a bag of chicken nuggets. I'm actually about to look this shit up. Oh, yeah. Yep. How much? Or not charge, but pay. Pay per bag of chicken nuggets. What? Yo, bro. Okay, it's not going to show me. Got it. Definitely isn't 15 though.
At 4 a.m. sharp in the damn morning, working on 1 out of your 3 side hustles, you're now considered a bum. Whether it be the niggas around you within your day-to-day life, or the fucking online gurus that somehow have the answer to anything and everything, some way, somehow, you'll be reminded that there's people going way harder than you are. The concept of grinding in itself isn't a bad thing, considering the fact that that's what actually allows niggas to avoid complacency and genuinely strive for greatness. The problem? You should not need to be in grind mode 24/7 to live an average life. You think the milkman in the 50s or the 60s was delivering milk to people's crib, talking about some...
Make sure you commit to those side businesses. Work your 9 to 5, then grind your 5 to 9 for maximum efficiency, and you'll be able to have what I have.
Hell no. Instead, that guy was going to work, finishing those milk drop-offs, going home, and then simply enjoying his life after. And he still had more than us. Endlessly grinding or even cheese chasing sounds mad cool until you realize you have no time to actually eat the damn cheese. And I get it. The old saying goes, modern day problems require modern day solutions. You know, if the shit around us is becoming mad expensive and wages aren't paying enough, then you gotta do what you gotta do on the side to survive. Even if it means losing the whole point of working hard to begin with. I'll never forget the time I started a new job and the director looked me square in the face and thought it'd be a perfect time to ask if I was gonna keep my second job as a part-time one while working this one full-time. I looked at him thinking, what the fuck? Motherfucker, I don't even want this job. You want me to have 2 of them? Hell nah. However, the year is now 2025, in which it's become normalized to have to be a damn first responder, barber, DJ, construction worker, and a fucking delivery man just to make an honest living. Yo. You trying to pop out today, bro? They're thinking Mexican food. They're messing with the Mexican food right now, bro.
Damn, bro. I would, but I got work, bro.
I mean, what time are you off? We go after you're off, right?
Off never.
I'm not off today, bro.
What do you mean you're not off today, bro? What does that mean?
Well, work's kind of slow today, so I'm finished at around 1 today, bro.
Okay, so then we link up after 1 p.m., bro. I don't see... What's the problem here?
Bro, I got Uber after that, bro. I gotta do some deliveries.
And when are you done that?
Probably around 6, 7, bro.
Soft, so then we pop out after that.
Bro, I got clients booked for a haircut starting at 7:30, bro.
Don't get it twisted. If you're grinding hella hard, then you should be rewarded for your grind as an end result for the brunt of your labor. But we can't deny the simple fact that in today's day and age, this shit has now been normalized or damn near required due to today's ridiculous prerequisites in terms of surviving. You're already expected to work your entire life away. You may as well spend the little time you have afterwards to actually enjoy yourself.
Don't even get that, bro.
Instead of doing more work. You will own nothing and be happy, is what the World Economic Forum told me while I was on my casual doom scroll. And I used to think these niggas were joking.
Bro, and another problem. I keep hitting my mic. Sorry. Another problem, bro. You have to work long hours and you're still not getting paid enough. So like I make 18 an hour and I work damn near 10 to 12 hours every day, Monday through Friday. Still not enough, bro. And you're so tired. Because this ain't like no regular job. This ain't like a stock associate or something. It's like warehouse, factory, shit like that, bro. Like, you're so fucking tired. But you don't have no money for anything else, bro. Like that's why it pissed me off. I'm gonna have to do a video on it soon. But like that towing company scummy as fuck. Like I genuinely got PTSD that I have to go outside every few hours to make sure my car is still here. Because they just take it, bro. Or they give you a massive ticket. They don't want you to have a car in the city. They don't want you to have a car here. So you gotta keep paying $20 a month to take the fucking 20, no, did I say a month? A week. You gotta keep paying $20 a week to take the fucking shitty transportation. With fucking crackheads on the red line. Scummy, bro.
Until I slowly started coming to the realization that they might have actually been telling the truth. Despite the cost of everything increasing dramatically or even requiring abnormally large amounts to obtain them, Gen Z remains in luxury poverty, in which it's not uncommon for hella people to be chasing expensive ass things that are not within their means whatsoever. Newest iPhones, bougie clothing brands, expensive ass cars, all things that are pretty normal for people to be chasing even if they can't really afford it. And with the help of credit cards or even buy now pay later platforms, it ain't hard for people to accumulate mass amounts of debt but still be balling on the gram.
Oh, bro, you think you can get my food for me, bro?
Yeah, for sure, bro. You ain't gotta sweat it, bro. What you want, bro?
Bro, let me get a number 5, bro. My bad, just been backed up on a lot of personal stuff, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Nah, it's all good, bro. You ain't gotta stress, bro. Damn, oh, who the hell is that?
I just thought you guys were very beautiful.
Wait, what the fuck? Turks and Caicos? Is this nigga on vacation? There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to enjoy yourself or even buy nice things so that you could live the life you see fit. However, nowadays it seems like it's normal to have to go into debt in order to actually do so.
It is.
I couldn't tell you the amount of people I've ran into within my day-to-day life that will mention shit like how hard the economy is or how they really need to save money because they're spending it on shit they don't need and then proceed to buy more shit that they absolutely do not need. I'll never forget the time one of my boys told me a story about a nigga he knew who decided it would be a good idea to finance a brand new Beamer when we had just turned 18.
Fuck that.
And then proceeded to let it get repoed because he couldn't afford to make the payments. But shit, as long as the hoes loved it. And now that I think about it, maybe he might have been onto something that we weren't. If you were to take a look at some of these luxurious items everyone would love to have, things like a nice house, sports cars, first-class flights, bougie restaurants, you'd quickly realize how expensive or damn near unattainable some of these things actually are. It's no surprise hella people would actually consider going into debt for these said things.
Here's the thing, bro, about that. I grew up on a principle of morals, bro. I try to pay everything on time. I actually try to pay everything early. I always try to be a good person and not fuck over nobody else. But these corporations, man, they genuinely deserve to get fucked over. There's no reason that you're constantly raising the prices up on shit with so little output. There's no reason you keep raising insurance and then taking 2 months to give the people their money. The same thing they paid you for every month. Outrageous. And you're not even giving most of that back. You can be paying $300 to $400 a month in insurance for 5 years. Add that shit up, bro. And you get into an accident once and you need 10,000. You're paying damn near 1,000 every 2 months, and you need 10,000 from a car accident that just nailed your ass to even put a down payment on a new car. Can't give it to you. Gotta wait 2 months. We gotta go through a whole investigation. It's a long process. You can't get it. You release the same new phones every year. Add another 100. Instead of 1,000, it's 1,100. 1,200. How high can we go? Until they switch to Samsung. McDonald's charging rate. There used to be a time where fast food was like the only way you could live. Because back then groceries were still a little high. Like early 2000s. Now it's a luxury to go eat at McDonald's because a fucking 10-piece meal costs $16. Sometimes you gotta fuck these corporations over, bro. If you don't got the money to buy all this shit and you need it, steal it, bro. They don't care about you, bro. They don't. If you can't make a car payment, oh well, they gonna have to wait, nigga. You just got towed for the third fucking time for no reason. Tell them, like, yo, bro, like, I can't make the car payment, bro. Like, it is what it is. Lower my car payment so you guys get it on time. I don't know. Insurance, bro. Cancel your insurance. And get a cheaper one. Get what's it called? It's not full coverage, but it's the other one, liability. It's impossible to afford this shit, man. Like, nigga, we're gonna have to start doing what we gotta do, bro, to survive, bro. And they can't get mad because they're pushing us in this corner. Whenever PlayStation releases new high price fucking ass games, don't buy it. I wanted that new Borderlands. I can't afford that shit, man. It's $70, bro. I can't afford that. There's so many games coming out. Ghost of Yotei and Silent Hill F combined are over $200. Like, yo, and those games combined won't be over 50 hours. Do what you gotta do, bro. That's me. I'm out, bro.